Time to flush the power steering fluid. Thanks to the polar vortex last week, this power steering pump was just growling like crazy. So I pulled the lid off and it was full, but this car does have 203,000 miles on it, and I believe that's the original fluid. It was looking pretty dark. So I'm guessing it was just, too dirty and too thick. It was 20 below one morning and 10 below the next. So I'm assuming that's all it is, but nevertheless, we're going to take the Mighty Vac today and stick the hose down in here. We're going to suck it all out, put some clean fluid in, then we're going to start the car, turn the steering wheel from lock to lock both ways, and repeat. We're just going to keep doing that until the fluid in here is nice and clean. You can see just how dark that is. And there we are, we're stuck in air. I believe this actually calls for, it calls for GM power steering fluid, which I believe is actually transmission fluid, but I really don't care. I've got some old power steering fluid kicking around from something, so we're going to use this. See how much I can spill in the belt. Alright, we're going to put the cap back on so it doesn't blast out everywhere. We're going to go inside, start it up, and turn that wheel. Alright, we're going to start it up and turn the steering wheel from lock to lock now. Oops. So what this does is it gets all the fluid out of the power steering rack and back up to the pump and the reservoir. I'm surprised it's not making any noise initially, but it's dead silent. It might be better described as a whine. It's kind of a whine growl combo. You know it when you hear it. It's a horrible sound. And when you turn the steering wheel, when you get all the way to the lock at the end, it gets notably worse. So if you're hearing that sound, you've got a power steering issue. You need to get out and just at least make sure there's fluid in that pump. Well, here's the old fluid, and the new fluid's over here. It's actually quite clean after just one change, but we're going to go ahead and do it again, just because we didn't even use half of this quart. So like I said, I've had this thing for years. I'm just going to do it again and see if I can't get a little... If you don't have a Mighty Vac and you do any kind of automotive repairs at all, I highly suggest you buy one. It's amazing the uses you'll find for the thing. It's something as simple as this. It would have been a huge hassle. You'd have to pull wine off and try and get the fluid to run out, and I can just suck it out easily with this in a matter of minutes. Alright, there we go. Got it all sucked out again. Alright, let's do this one last time. Still nice and quiet. I'm very happy with this. I mean, it was maybe not even 10 minutes for this whole process. I already had it in here doing an oil change, so I thought, why not go ahead and do this? As you can see, it's got 202,000 miles. Well, 2029, so just under 2. Here's the original fluid after the first change, and here's what it is now, this nice clear fluid. Well, was this technically a flush? I don't know, you tell me. But then again, you go down to the Quick Lube and you throw the guy 120 bucks and who knows what you're getting. At least I know I've got new fluid in there and it's to the proper level. If you guys like this, please stay tuned for the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, please, if you liked it. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.